there have been people, a small, I'd say, kind of fringe group of libertarians who have been making the argument that if the COVID passport were voluntary and if it were completely private, that libertarians shouldn't have a problem with it. And I just wanted to take a quick second on the show to say that that is probably the most retarded argument that I've heard come out of any libertarian's mouth in all my years in this liberty business, which now, you know, I'm getting a little gray in my beard, got the second kid on the way. I've been in this game for a little while. This is just about the dumbest. It would be like if libertarians were, you know, as they were instituting the gulags, sitting around, and there's a bunch of libertarians who are like, we have to fight against this with everything we have because this is just the most evil policy. And they go, hear me out, hear me out. What if they were private gulags and the people went there voluntarily? In that case, we wouldn't have to be against them, right? So we're not necessarily against this policy. We don't think the government should be involved. And you're like, well, yes, I suppose theoretically, if they were voluntary, we wouldn't be against them. But here on planet Earth, they're not, so we are. Okay? That's how simple it is to smack down this insane line of reasoning. There is no proposal here where these COVID passports are going to be put into place and there won't be government involvement in them. Okay? So shut up about all that stuff. We're against it because it's because it's not a voluntary situation. This is completely done between governments and their corporate cronies. That's what's going on here. You know, I mean, we wouldn't really be against the war on drugs if all of the prisons were private and the people voluntarily agreed to go to prison if they did drugs, right?